Hey, what's up, you guys? This is me, Grace with In Light Out, and today we're talking about shadow work. So, in my previous video, we talked about your shadow self, what your shadow self is, and kind of explained a preface of what shadow work is going to be. So basically, shadow work helps you now that you know that your shadow self is all of those negative emotions or the parts of you want to hide. Now that you know that, you can start working on integrating that side of you that you want to hide and integrate it into your personality and allow it to develop and grow and to be part of you, because a lot of us have this very unhealthy idea of being perfect, and perfect meaning positive all the time, good all the time. And that's not really realistic. Perfection is also balance. So you can't have balance if everything is only on one side all the time. You've got to put something on both sides. So just imagine a scale, or like a scale, and on this side is heavy positive things, and this side you put the negative things. You need equal parts to keep it from teetering one way or the other. In order to get perfection, you've got to have the equal weights that represent positivity and equal weights that represent negativity. I wish I had a scale to do this for you guys and show it, maybe, I don't know, who knows. But basically, you've got to have balance, and if you're not a balanced person, you're going to be unhappiness. I mean, you're gonna be unhappy. You will be unhappiness, but you are going to be unhappy, and you're always going to be hiding, always going to be living in shame, always afraid that your shadow self will reveal themselves. And when that happens, it's going to totally just embarrass you, hurt you, and cause you emotional agony. So, what is shadow work? Shadow work is examining the sides of you that you wish didn't exist or want to pretend don't exist. That's the easy way to put it. It's in the shadows, okay? Why should you do shadow work? So that you will be happy and you can understand yourself, because knowledge of self is key. And if you don't know yourself, you'll be in denial and you'll be unhappy. It's funny because me personally, I find that a lot of people, um, like their family members or their friends, know them better than they know themselves. Have you ever heard that? Like, oh, I know you better than you know you. You don't want that. You want to know yourself inside, outside, all the way around. It's not healthy for you to be denying parts of yourself. It's very ugly, and you won't even see it. So on my Instagram, I have journal prompts that I'll be releasing on a weekly basis, and you can start journaling. So buy yourself a journal and just write down on that in that journal the journaling prompts that I have on Instagram. I will go ahead and link my Instagram link in the description so you guys can go over there and say hey, and use those journal prompts, because I want people to be able to be happy. And we're going coming into a new year, and the best effort to fix yourself, it's the best thing. Putting forth effort to fix yourself is the best thing that you can do for yourself. So I do have journaling prompts over there, and I'm gonna have them every Monday. And there will be a video every Monday on this channel, starting in 2022. So that's basically how you don't have to journal to do shadow work, but I think that it's a really good idea when you're first getting started to journal. I used to journal. I write it down, or you could type it up. Shadow work is basically working on yourself and giving yourself therapy. Sometimes I meditate before journaling. So, sitting in a quiet space, putting on some music that helps you meditate. Sometimes I use my singing bowl to make noises. before I meditate, to just get away all the negative energy and really allow myself to focus on the work and going inward and accepting these things. One of the hardest things that I ever had to do was admit being jealous. And I had to ask myself why I was jealous. And after I learned that and expressed that to the person that I was jealous of, I was able to let go. You won't be able to let go until you examine yourself, that side of you. Um, there's always going to be sides of you that you're uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable thing. It's not ever really. It does get easier, but in the beginning, it's very hard. Um, but allowing yourself to cry, allow yourself to think. I would say maybe every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you take your journal prompt, you write about them on Monday, and reflect about them Tuesday, write again on Wednesday. So I'm releasing 3 journal prompts a week, and I know that they will help you because they've helped me. These are the same journal prompts that I used when I started doing shadow work. Now I just kind of sit alone, meditate. I love my shadow self. I think my shadow self is great. Your shadow self, getting to know yourself through completing shadow work, it's going to change your life. It's going to make you stand up that much taller. It's going to make you believe in yourself so much more. It's going to amplify the power that you have, because now all of the sides of you are integrated into one strong, healthy personality that can go conquer the world. Okay. Um, I don't deny my shadow self. I let her out. I let her twerk. I let her do her thing if she needs to, because your shadow self can protect you. And for women especially, even maybe for men, but women especially, I think um, it gives you an emotional intelligence, and crying is a tool. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to be vulnerable. You need to ask yourself, one of the parts of journaling is, what are you afraid of being vulnerable for? If that's one of your biggest fears, I know that was one for me. Why am I so afraid to be vulnerable? So start asking yourself these questions. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it and you want to see more of me, come on over to my Enlight Out on Instagram and send me a message. Tell me thank you for my videos. I love you guys. Peace, love, and blessings, and I will see you in the next video.